Okay, hope ready. So on the click of the link, hope we are getting the length. So this data is coming in text format, JSON format. Now from JSON we convert it into array. We are finding the length of the array. We have to run a for loop here or map function, anything, and then we can get the data as a proper maybe paragraph or anything. So write a variable data equal to, we can write here call h1 as the item list, close the h1. Inside that we can write here item list dot map, item list dot map, name of the item as well as their index also you can capture. We can go inside and write here call data equal to data plus, open the alert is not coming, problem is in your JSON file. Data plus, add the index plus, add again dot here, do the plus, you can keep call name plus, close the feed tag, something like this. Then at last the data should be as a कल आना है, कल आ रहे हो ना, अब भूल मत जरा, अभी नौकरी नहीं लगी है। किसका? हाँ देखते हैं आज, अभी नौकरी नहीं लगा है, अभी नौकरी मिलने वाला है। जब तक नौकरी नहीं मिलना है, मंडे टू मंडे, संडे को हॉलीडे हम लोग का। Okay, hope ready. Now let us see what is happening. Once we click here, the data should appear here. List of items that come from the JSON file in JSON format. From JSON you convert it into array, and then on array we run a loop, and after that we are able to get the data. Getting running listing or not? Listing. Yes, now should come. See, the data is not coming in the HTML format now. It is coming in which format? JSON format. So from JSON we converted into array. JSON we converted into array, and after that we are running here. Yes, that means. Okay, now come next. Next, we'll create one multi-dimensional array to read this one and display in tabular format. That should be function 5. If we look into the index, function 5. So we can write one more JSON file here. Give the file name called user.json. User.json file. It will be a multi-dimensional array. Key value keep in double quote. Name, Ganesh. Name, age, 40 years. Name, age, gender for education. MCA. Next, Asim, 2012. Okay, hope ready. Copy this company just below 3-4 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, n number of time no problem. Comma is required after every company name. So ready, copy paste. We can write Ganesh 1, 2, 3 so that we'll identify all as a unique record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, next after that, come to the ajax.js file. There should not be last comma. See, in the JSON file, no semicolon, no comma in the last. Like when we communicate from the backend, data will come like this only in the bulk from the backend. Data will come, that data will capture, and we will convert from JSON to array. Let us go then. Ajax file. Function 6 we have to write. Inside the function 6, in Ajax only, ajax.js file. Function 5. We can take similar code because the reading the content from other server, the Ajax code remains same. Your URL will get changed, response will get changed, item.json, item.json. Data set. Data. Which data? This is user.json, user.json. Now I user.json will send the data, but this will be like the multi-dimensional array. You can't print like this. Let's keep here first user list, and for user list we can keep a different variable here, user list dot map info. User info, we can use the variable here, user info. Now this we can keep something in different way. Division wise we can create for every user, name, education, passing year is there. So we can keep here data equal to data plus, open the div tab, class equal to user only, then close this div tab, data equal to data plus, close this div tag. So division tag is open and division tag is closed. Division tag is open, division tag is closed. Now under this division tag you are going to generate the name. What are the field we have in user.json file? We have name, age, edu and passing. So total 4 fields are there. Name we can keep in data equal to data plus, open the H3, H2 you can add here, you can close the H2, we can write here call user info dot name, next we can write here paragraph user info dot what else, age, edu and passing, age, edu, edu, next user info dot passing, check now list of users are coming. If you click on button, second button if you click, it should display here Ganesh, Ganesh 2, Ganesh 3. 10 users are there, all the details will come, but we need to print side by side. So for that we are written the CSS here, class equal to user. Once you got the list or not. If you got the list, we can working. Let's check now. We can write one class for this user so that in one line 3 user will fit. So for that we have a file, ajax.css file you can open. We have a file anywhere, ajax.css. Ajax.css file. Okay, let me check with this people. Working or not working. Map function I will share you complete in the chat. Not map function, everything of Ajax block. Ready? Next go to the ajax.css file. Come inside. We can write one CSS for this one. Call it a user class called user. For user class, we have call width assume 30%, 30%. After that, float as a left, width 30%, float as a left. Text align left is fine, let it be. Text icon align, you can keep the left. Width 30%, float left, text align left, box shadow, box shadow, box shadow leave, right margin. margin 1%, margin 1%. Now users whichever are going to come will come in the side by side, one after the other. Save now, reload the page, click on third one. It is coming here, but somewhere overlapping is happening. You can see overlapping happen. Problem is CSS we have written, float left we have written. Because of that, overlapping is happened. So from the user, float left you remove. From user, remove the float left and create another division, create another CSS here. For that, write here call as Ajax container. Ajax container you can give inside display flags, DIS, display flags and flags wrap, colon WRAP, flags wrap colon wrap. Side by side, still how it will come. We have to implement this Ajax container, come inside the code, and here the division you have started in the beginning. You need to keep that here division, one more division. Here also you can keep a division div id equal to Ajax container, and that division you close here before printing the final output. Kept div id equal to Ajax container, division got closed here. There, now it will not overlap. Float left is removed completely. See, footer will go to the last automatically. It is not based on float now, it is based on flex loss. So there your footer will never overlap at any situation. Check now. Getting the users. Okay. Next we'll work on another part. First one is coming. Okay, so black box is helping proper, it's coming properly. Next, we can try to read one URL from other server and we'll see that is giving the data or not. Okay, so these two are coming from the local server only. Both are like from your JSON file directly. These both are from the JSON file. It's getting stuck to first has work. Okay, second is also comes. Okay, third one, we can try reading one data from other server. We'll see that get allow or not. Keep one more function called 6. Come inside that. This code we can take and we can try to see whether the Ajax is able to read the data from external server or not. Okay. So you can copy same and paste here. And after that, this part we can remove. We can keep here user info dot name is okay. Same exact function 6 to copy and paste below. And here we are going to change the URL. We will keep external server URL to get idea whether this is getting read or not. So this URL I have, let me share you this URL jsonplaceholder.com. It should be in your API folder. In API folder, we have used this URL. You can keep same URL here also. Okay, now from here, everything will come as usual and it will be user dot name. User dot user info dot name we are printing. If it's fine, then it should work. Okay. Click inspect element. Network will go. Oh, it's coming here. 10 users. See. See now, just we change this URL only, it is able to pull the data from other server. Getting the details. Now this URL we can open in browser. There we'll come to know what the inputs are coming. Those things we can print inside our browser. We can identify name is coming, email is there, plus phone number, website, company, many more are there inside. Okay, so come to the code and we can use here called some more field. Paragraph we can use to print the other details. User info dot email, user info dot phone, user info dot company dot website, now user is info dot website, Data is coming. So you are able to read from the server. Okay, then similar way, we can add one more menu and we'll try to read the data from other source. Let's come. So this you read as a user. Come to the here only, add one more function. There will be bulk data that also we can read and see how Ajax is taking the response. Same function we can copy 6 and add here 7. Function is a 7. Function 7 will be here comment or comments. It should be another URL called comments. 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 Now from there, whatever the data will come, comment dot email will be here. And comment dot body you can add here. Body will come there. Remaining you can remove. Right. Next, this Ajax data is also we can remove because one comment will be huge comment. But again, overlapping will happen. Let it be same. Email and body we can add. Then we can verify it. Okay. Ready? Now, this code link. Same link in the last put comments. Link is same. Last line is comments. Yeah, one more hyperlink you have to give. On that hyperlink click, you need to call this. In the main page. Which page? The index page. So hope you call the URL. URL was same, just in the last word is comments. Comments. Next, this is the copy of function 6 where user of info of email and body. So from the this URL data will come, body, email and ID will be there somewhere. Let display see how it is happening. There will be bulk data. It may be overlap. So we can add one more. Six, seven we can add here. Seven, seven. Hmm? JSON 4 you can give. Using Ajax, we can bring the data from inside server also, outside server also, both. Comment should be huge comment. 500 record will come there. It's coming like this. Some place getting overlap also. Okay, we can use one word wrap, word break. Then it will be okay. It will break the word. So go to the CSS. We can use the property word wrap, word break. In the CSS file, we can go and we can add the CSS for both, for container user and the this one. So inside the user word wrap, WORD hyphen WRAP, word wrap, word break word. Apply here and apply here under the main container also. Main container should not need, only under the main. Word wrap, word break. Break word. See, word break now. Word wrap, word break. Words got break automatically. Footer will be in the last, header will be on the top. This is called JSON parsing and Ajax. Please check and confirm once the page is loading or not loading. One file we have, main file ajax.js. I can share that file. Okay, working then, cool. Next, after that, so we saw there API function separate. Inside we have used the page function. Here we have used page function. In this you saw the Ajax, right? After that, we need to work on oops part. Oops part, class object. Okay, that class object will start from Monday. Class object plus something else inside. Tomorrow morning, you have bootstrap class. Log in tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, 8 to 10 or 9:30 nearly. Then after that, let's see the next part. But practice will be required. If we have time, I will give this URLs, 4 URLs. In this URL, there is a lot of data. You can create one Ajax folder, and in Ajax folder, again one more Ajax folder, Ajax practice something, and create a folder. In Ajax practice folder, you can create 4 5 pages, and in that, from this 5 pages, you can read the data and try displaying. It will be helpful if you can do them practice. So link is here in the chat. Link is shared in the chat. So using Ajax, you try to read the data from there and display in your page. Okay. So we hope you got the URL. We will end session here. We'll see you tomorrow 8 o'clock. I will share you this file also. Two files is the main file. One is the ajax.js. One more you need CSS file also, and one more need called index.html. Okay, this file is also required. So let me share the complete folder. If you are logging in the Zoom app, you can download it easily. So file is going to your chat. Bootstrap class we have in the morning. Weekend 8 o'clock, 8 to 10. Karthik, you are not there last Sunday. You can log in today, tomorrow. We have started. You can log in tomorrow, will be helpful. Yeah, 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, then folder is uploaded. Last class video. Here, you are in the laptop now or mobile? Where are you? You are using the laptop or something else? Laptop using the Zoom app. If you are in the laptop Zoom app, then here is the video. I will share you. You can follow that. These two videos are there. One was the setup process. Another is of few classes we have covered in that. Both are coming 137 MB and 135 MB. Is coming to your chat. Wait a minute, you can download it. Okay, so it is in your chat, you can download it.